$3 a pop for each one, every one of them.
Okay, yeah, there's a
good deal.
There's a few in there I'm probably gonna grab. I'll just poke through real quick. Would you do any kind of bundle deal if I get a bunch? Like, I pulled out a few that I might be interested in here. All right, it's official. I freaking love yard sales. I mean, I already knew that, but look at this freaking pile of stuff here. What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to Thrifting Throwdown, the show all about hitting up yard sales, flea markets, thrift shops, just looking for the absolute best deals on video games so that we can add them to the collection on the cheap.
I'm frugal. That's what I'm into.
As always, I'm your host, El Dabs Troyero, and it has been a wild few weeks on Thrifting Throwdown. We had a nice little trip down to Savannah. We got our first ever Patreon, and we are closing in only 220 games away from hitting 2,000 games in the collection. So, as you know, it has been absolutely wild. So many cool flea market stores, thrift shops, and so many awesome game finds. It has been an absolute blast. But even better, we hit 1,000 subscribers over the last few weeks. So thank you so much for joining my tag team, becoming a little Dabomaniac by hitting that subscribe button. You win. As I always say, thrifting is way more fun with friends, and I love having you along for the ride. So it is so freaking awesome that 1,000 of you have smashed that subscribe button to join me on this ridiculous thrift hunting journey. I'm going on an adventure! I absolutely appreciate that so much, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you've got to hit that subscribe button and join my tag team. You'll be here for every single game pickup, whether it's 2,000 games, 10,000 games, you will be here for every single one as a subscriber. And you definitely want to hit that subscribe button because I have a great episode for you today. We are hitting up nothing but yard sales. We're going to have an absolute blast, digging around other people's junk, seeing if we can find anything interesting or fun. And don't forget, we're going to be doing it on the cheap. As always, be sure to stay tuned until the end of the episode to see my best thrifts of the day, but I do think that's about enough talk for now. It's time for some thrift hunting action. So lace up your boots, let's hit the road. It is time for a Thrifting Throwdown. Oh yeah! Hey, good morning. How's it going? I see you got a few Xbox One games here. What are you asking on these? $1 a piece? Yeah, I can do that.
Trying to get rid of stuff.
I assume these are the only 4 you have, right?
Those, I sold about 10 of them this morning.
Oh, you had more?
Yeah.
Lazy, huh? Get 'em, boys!
Okay.
I can't believe they didn't take them all. I'm like,
Yeah.
$1.
I mean, these are, I'm going to imagine these are not like the most valuable, so that's probably why they left them behind, but I'll still grab them. They're $1 each. What are you going to do?
That's what I thought, $1.
Yeah, it works for me.
And then he wanted these lightning bolt lamps, light
These things?
Yeah. They sat in
Lightning
his
bolt
closet. Never used them.
Interesting. Never saw this before, but yeah, Batman's a good game. I mean, I definitely need some of these, so I'll grab those for $1 piece. Hey, how's it going? Good, thank you. I see you've got these 2 box sets over here. Beat Pad for the PS2. And Dance Dance Revolution box. Haven't seen these in a while. What are you asking on these?
I don't know if they're my daughter's or my husband's. I'm not sure. Let me, he just went in the house for a minute.
Okay, yeah.
I think they're his.
I mean, I'd be curious to know what you're doing on those.
Yeah.
And then I did actually see just now that you've got a few other games here. Are they all $1 a piece for these?
Yeah, they're all.
Okay.
Is that yours or Tracy's?
What's that?
Is that yours or Tracy's?
Ooh, a demo disc.
That's mine.
How much are
I don't know, $3.
$3 a piece on those? I'll grab those, I think.
$3.
Yeah. And I might grab a few of these games too. Band Hero, Rock Band.
What's that?
Do you have any others, or was this everything you had here?
I'm sorry?
Was this everything you
Yeah,
had?
this is all we have, yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything in there?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're all in there. So 1,
Give
2,
me a
3.
price on all of them,
Yeah, so if I grab these 5 here and then I grab those 2 boxes there.
yeah. Okay, what 2 boxes?
Oh, the Beat Pad and the Dance Dance Revolution thing. What would you want to do for these 2 and then the games there?
$5 for the 2.
Okay.
5 for the 2 games.
And then you said 5 on those? So like $10 total?
Yeah, $10.
Yeah, okay, that works for me. Sounds good. Let me grab some money for you. Perfect. Yeah, I grabbed some games from her next door. I've got your games now.
Okay, good. All right.
So I've got a nice big pile going.
Yeah, good.
Oh, what we got there?
They're all PlayStation. I was holding for someone who probably you're gonna resell them.
This is worthless.
No, I usually collect for myself.
Okay. Well, anyway, this is what I have.
Okay.
I was holding them for someone who was going to say specifically they were looking for video games. I wasn't just going to leave them.
Oh, I see. So what were you thinking on them?
$2 on each.
Wow.
$2 on each. Okay, so I would probably grab this one and this one in that case and skip the others.
Okay.
If they're doing $2 a piece. If you want to do $1 a piece, I'll just take them all. Just get them off your hands.
Yep, there you go.
Okay. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Pretty sure I've got that in my pocket here.
I resell some stuff.
Oh, you do?
And I'm just kind of getting into the business, but I didn't want to leave them out just for anyone to come and just like whatever.
Hey, careful! I'm loaded down with precious cargo here.
All right, it's official. I freaking love yard sales. I mean, I already knew that, but look at this freaking pile of stuff here. I mean, where do we even start with this? Obviously, I picked up this big pile of sports titles, so, you know, you're not gonna get too excited about that. But I don't have high heat baseball, and I'm not sure if I have the NCAA game. So they're at least new to the collection, and I only paid $1 a piece for them. So I definitely can't complain about a $1 set of games. And speaking of $1 sets of games, as I lean into the car here, I picked up another stack of $1 games. And I got these cheap as well. It's like all these freaking games, like most of them I have in the collection already, I think. But not all of them, because I don't even have this demo disc, Jam Pack, whatever volume this is, volume 12. I love these Jam Pack sets. I used to subscribe to PlayStation Underground magazine back in the day, and I would get this sort of stuff monthly. So it's a huge nostalgia trip for me to be picking that up at a yard sale, and I freaking love that. And then, of course, who can forget these massive freaking game pads here for DDR? We've got the Wii box. We've got this PS2 Mad Cat set in the box, presumably complete. Got them super cheap. $2.50 each on these. I'm sure they don't have a ton of value, but hey, I'm not going to complain about $2.50 box sets. Yeah, shocked. 3 yard sales in a row with games, and I walked away with a huge pile here. And I mean, sometimes it just works out that way, and I love when it does, and I hope you do too. Huge day of yard sailing so far. So many scores already, but we are not done yet. Let's hit the road. Let's see what else we can find. Let's see if we can double up on this. Maybe we get a second big pile of stuff. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Let's hit the road and find out. Oh yeah.
%60 of the time, it works every time.
So these are what I have. These are my seconds.
It's like your backups.
Yeah, these are all my seconds. I have a lot of them.
Oh, okay.
But these are all I have, like $3 a pop for each one, every one of them.
Okay, yeah, there's
good deal.
There's a few in there I'm probably gonna grab. I'll just poke through real quick. Just depends what I have in the collection already, but I'm pretty sure I don't have like Need for Speed. No, I don't have this God of War. I think I'm also missing that. Syndicate I don't have on PS3. Binary Domain, never heard of that one. How was it?
It's really, really good because it keeps changing every time you turn around. You think you're gonna, and it changes on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it freaks me out. I have to stop playing it because it messes my eyes.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh.
My eyes! The pain!
That's intense. I don't have Skyrim for the PS3.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid? Oh, yeah.
Like that was really good. And that
These
one,
Wolfenstein?
I didn't even play.
Yeah,
This is
are
brand
cool.
new.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm interested in this pile here just because I'm pretty sure I have these already.
Yeah, no problem. Whatever you need.
Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we said $3, so we're talking 18, 28. Is that right? 28? Okay, yeah. Sure, I'll do that. Let me grab some money for you here. All right, Dabomaniac, pulled off to the side here. I want to take a look at all these games because my adrenaline is freaking pumping right now. Another yard sale, another fat stack of PS3 games. You know, this is like the 3rd, 4th, 5th stack of PS3 games I've got in, you know, the last dozen or so episodes. I'm starting to think I'm actually getting pretty good at this whole game hunting thing.
Let's not kid ourselves.
What do you guys think? I mean, are you excited about these pickups? I've never seen Binary Domain before. That one's probably a decent pickup. I know I got Syndicate on the Xbox the other day, and that was a decent pickup, so I'm hoping that's good as well. I mean, most of these are absolutely brand new to the collection, so they're going straight into the collection, but it is always nice when you pick up some decent games as well. Obviously, Skyrim's a great game, played the heck out of that, played the heck out of the whole Elder Scrolls series, to be honest, and you know, I'm a big fan of the Elder Scrolls series, so I'm glad I picked that up for the PS3 as well. Ended up paying $25 on this, which I think is an absolutely great price. The guy originally wanted 28 for them, but because I had a bunch of ones in my wallet, he was like, oh no, I need those ones, let's do 25. So, you know, it just kind of worked out that way. But yeah, which of these are you most excited about? Is it that Birds of Prey? Is it Skyrim? Binary Domain? Which of these is getting you most excited? Let me know in the comments, because I'm hyped for all of them, to be honest. You know, as awesome as this massive pickup is, as awesome as these PS3 games are, it is not enough for today. I want to hit the road. I want to find even more freaking games to add to the collection. So let's not waste any more time. Get out of my way, games. We are hitting the road once more. Oh yeah. Okay, there's some really awesome VHS on this shelf. The first thing I see, Tailspin VHS. That's so cool. I freaking love Tailspin, one of my favorites growing up.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Let's see. Let's see what we got. Fox Sports. Lord of the Rings. Oh, a little miscellaneous box down here too. Ooh! Oh, some $4 controllers. Xbox 360?
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna make one out.
Make out my system, yeah.
Atari 360.
Atari 360, that sounds like a good one. I would play that.
There are many who are uncomfortable with what we have created. It is almost a biological rebellion.
Disney G-Force.
Yep,
Yep, and you got Nintendo, Sega, there's like so many. Crash Nitro Kart. Tag Team Racing. Strike Force Flat Out. Crash Insanity. Cover art on this looks awesome. Love those colors. So is this it in terms of the games? Just what's here is what you have right now? Okay. Would you do any kind of bundle deal if I get a bunch? Like I pulled out a few that I might be interested in here. I might find a few more depending on the price. Oh, look at that thing. Sega Game Gear bag. I'm gonna look at that in a second.
How about $3 again?
3 a piece? Yeah, I think that's fair. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looking $21 so far. I'm probably gonna put these 3 back if they were missing the manuals, but I think I would go with those. Right? Or do I want this one? No, I'll put that one back. I've got so many, it's hard to remember which ones I have. And this thing is super cool, I just don't know if I have space for it, but that's freaking awesome looking.
Well, you could have it for free.
Yeah, you wanna throw it in? Okay, sure, yeah, I can't pass that up. That's a great deal. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I owe you $21. All right, walking out with my haul here. You can see I've got a big pile of games. I only ended up getting 7 of them because the other ones I was interested in were missing the manual. But I think the real interesting thing is this Game Gear bag. Let me just get this set up on the hood of the rental here. Sega freaking Game Gear bag. How interesting is that? You do not see Game Gear stuff very often. I mean, I would have loved if it had a Game Gear and some games inside, but I checked every pocket and it did not. But yeah, still managed to grab a few games. Paid 21 bucks, and that's for the games and the case, because the guy threw in the case for free, which was such an awesome deal, especially since he already gave me a deal on the games here. But I'm pretty sure the Civil War game has value because I picked that up on PS3 and it was a decent little price. GeForce I've never really seen, so I'm gonna hope maybe it's a little bit more rare. Not really sure though. And then obviously some Crash games. We got the Plan, Full Spectrum Warrior. I mean, this is the one I'm probably most hyped about. Look at the awesome cover art on that thing. It looks so cool, bright green. It's gonna look great on the shelf. But all of these are complete in box. Discs are in good condition. Might need a little bit of a case upgrade on some of them, but hey, that's a really awesome haul for 21 bucks. What do you guys think? Honestly, we've had so much success today. I think we need to call it here. We need to get home, take a look at everything we've got in these pickups today. I'm just so excited to look at this stuff because, you know, all of it's going to be brand new, the collection, which is freaking awesome in my opinion. But anyway, let's hit the road, let's head home, and hey, let's take a look at the game haul from today. Oh yeah. All right, friends, back in my game room once again, and get a look at this massive pile of stuff today.
Wow.
I have had some ridiculous Thrifting Throwdown trips recently. I keep coming back with piles and piles of games and stuff, and oh my gosh, I still haven't figured out where I'm gonna put all this, but hey, that's a problem for another day.
Really? Because it sounds like you're procrastinating to me.
We ended up with some absolutely cool stuff there. You know, that God of War collection, that to me might be the highlight of the day. That or Binary Domain. And how cool was it to talk with that guy, hear how much he enjoyed these games, and you know, he was happy to pass them on to someone else as well who's gonna enjoy them and, you know, add them to their collection. And that is so freaking awesome, you guys. But yeah, tons of fun stuff in this pickup because we've got the Big Dance Dance Revolution dance pad. We've got the Mad Catz PlayStation 2 dance pad. And tucked away in the back there, don't forget, that Sega Game Gear bag that we got for free from that guy at that yard sale. How random was that? I mean, hey, I'm not gonna knock it though. I'll take a free thing anytime, but at the same time, so freaking random.
Surprise! We love surprises!
But yeah, it doesn't have a ton of value. I think it's like a $10 or $15 bag, but literally, how often do you see Game Gear stuff out in the wild? I mean, I can say personally, that's the first Game Gear thing I've seen aside from at like a reseller booth. So still pretty dang cool in my opinion. I'm psyched to add that to the collection. But yeah, my favorites from today, definitely the stuff I've got standing up here. We've got that awesome Crash game. Like I said, God of War, Binary Domain. But really, I'd love to know what your favorites were from today. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know which of these pickups are you most hyped for? Which of these pickups do you think is most rare or most random or most interesting? I love chatting with you because I learned so much about games and I just have an absolute blast getting to know you Dabomaniacs. And of course, while you're dropping a comment, hit that like button. Let me know that you enjoyed the video. Let others know the video is worth checking out as well. And seriously, hit that subscribe button if you have not already. This tag team is growing and growing and growing, and that is all thanks to you, all thanks to the little Dabomaniacs. But the only way to keep it growing is by hitting that subscribe button. So jump in the ring with me. Let's score some freaking games together as one big happy tag team. And speaking of scoring games, we need to take a look at the collection because I need to know where it stands as of today because, I mean, I'll be honest, we're getting super freaking close to 2,000 games. I did not ever expect to hit this point. I mean, I can remember hitting 1,000 games. I can remember hitting 1,500 games. This is just like blowing my mind that we are now at 2,000 games together. And for those of you who have been here since the beginning, big freaking shout out to you. You are the real OGs out there. But yeah, the only other thing I need to remind you is that you can follow me on social media. I've got some cool stuff there, especially on my Instagram, so be sure to check that out at ldabstroyero on pretty much all the platforms. And if you're a wealthy benefactor who wants to support a starving artist, you can throw some bones my way on Patreon. By becoming a Patreon, you're directly supporting the channel, directly supporting the Game Hunt, helping me to get these videos out sooner. And it is greatly appreciated. So be sure to check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. You know the deal. But yes, I think that about wraps things up for me. I want to thank you so much once again for joining me. Be sure to stick around because the best thrifts of the day are coming up any moment and you definitely do not want to miss that. But I think that's about everything. So until next time, keep on thrifting. Oh yeah. Just depends what I have in the collection already, but I'm pretty sure I don't have like Need for Speed. No, I don't have this God of War.
more.